The ongoing odyssey of the southern focus of the Venezuela team to deliver ivermectin to the Yanomami. In order to guarantee that ivermectin reaches the Yanomami, it is important that the delivery team not only have technical capacity, but also great organizational and logistical skills, and have the sufficient physical condition for long jungle hikes, carrying heavy loads. Before departing to visit the Yanomami region, all of the members of the team have to complete many logistical tasks that usually have nothing to do with their professional or technical job description. They must purchase sufficient food to supply the team for at least 1 month of jungle time. They must organize and pack the food in special bags to protect them from humidity and label each package. They must purchase, distribute and label the fuel and lubricants for each area. Each technician prepares his or her camping equipment for sleeping in the boat or in improvised campsites in the middle of the jungle. And, possibly the most complicated task, they must complete complex and slow bureaucratic approvals that are required by the control institutions. Every 3 months, the program team goes through a true odyssey to reach the communities affected by onchocerciasis that are distributed in 10 geographic areas. In this video, we share the journey to reach 5 of these areas. This complex operation has its starting point in the headquarters of the program, GAICET, the Amazon Center for Tropical Medicine Research. In Puerto Ayacucho, the team loads up 3 vehicles, a truck with up to 18,200-liter gasoline containers and 4 heavy outboard boat motors. 2 other vehicles are loaded with the food, tools and the team. Along the route, the convoy has to stop at numerous checkpoints where relevant authorizations are required, including for the transport of fuel, the invoices for the purchase of the food, the titles for the outboard motors, and the identification documents for each team member. After several hours of travel, the team arrives to Puerto Zamariapo, where everyone has to assist in the movement of all the supplies to the 18-meter-long boat named Pototeri in honor of Dr. Carlos Poto. Loading up Pototeri not only requires physical strength, but also special precautions since all of the fuel, food, supplies, luggage has to be stored properly and the team has to sleep on the boat in hammocks. Pototeri launches its voyage about 1 to 2 p.m. and travels up the Orinoco River. Due to the high risks associated with traveling at night, the boat has to anchor at the riverside as soon as the sun goes down and wait until dawn to set off again. Along the way are numerous checkpoints where all of the corresponding required documentation is carefully scrutinized. After 4 days of river travel, Pototeri arrives to La Esmeralda, a small population center that is the operation center for the Venezuelan Armed Forces and has the landing site for the military airplanes and helicopters. At this point, 3 smaller boats are collected, called the voladoras, or flying boats, because they travel much faster than the larger Pototeri. The river journey continues along the Orinoco River. Upon arrival to the river entrance corresponding to each geographic region, one of the Voladora boats is dispatched, together with its technical team and supplies. This is where the most difficult part of the journey begins. Some of the rivers have currents that make it impossible for the Voladora to navigate with the heavy load, so the boat must be unloaded, dragged across land, and loaded up again on the other side. The Voladora reaches Community A, and from there, the team has to hike through the jungle to reach Community B. Then it is another hike of several hours to reach Community C, and so on. In order for this to be possible, Yanomami guides are hired to accompany the technical team and carry the food and other supplies. During these deployments, the team is exposed to numerous risks, including diseases such as malaria, snake bites, fractures and injuries from accidents, and violence associated with the presence of illegal mining and conflicts among the Yanomami population. While the technical team is delivering the treatments, Pototeri returns to Puerto Samariapo. From there, the captain returns to Puerto Ayacucho to retrieve the additional fuel, and then returns along the same route described before. 1 month later, when the technical team has successfully distributed the ivermectin, Pototeri goes back to pick up each team member at the respective river source and returns along the same route. The team comes back with the satisfaction of having accomplished its mission despite all of the difficulties, with the confidence of having survived all of the potential risks, and with the hope that the program will soon have air support to facilitate the elimination of onchocerciasis and improved health condition for the Yanomami population of the Alto Orinoco region.